with Ron losing in the finals, he still got 2 points. That put him 1 point ahead of me and King of Kings, so I'm now in second place. So next time you're gonna see me is tomorrow morning, and I'm just gonna come to you straight from the track. We're gonna have one more round of qualifying for 11.5. My best run today was my first qualifying run of 11.5, where I ran 11.504. Hopefully no one else has gotten closer to 11.50 than that. Last qualify for 11.5 class. By the way, I thought I had the first qualifying position with 11.504, but that wide body to Hellcat right there, she got 11.500. They use your best run for your qualifier. There's no way I'm gonna top that. You can't, it's impossible. So I'm gonna run this all out, see where I'm at, and see if I need to add some weight to the car to slow down for the 11.5, which I should. And I've got my drag mode with engine trans and norm. Let's get this burnout done. And to see what happened, because my red light came on, I must have bumped in a little farther than I thought. Thank you. So we ran 11.38 at 120. Oh yeah, at a point negative 0.16 reaction time. So I did red light. We need to not do that. Okay, so next time, don't bump in as much as I did. I know I took off when the yells came on, but that's all right. Look at my 60 foot, 173. That is not the right 60 foot for 11.3 run. Something about this track. Next time up is gonna be first round eliminations 11.5, so just do what we can do. So now we're doing something we never do before. Because I just ran 11.38, I ran it out because there's no one else getting the #1 qualifier anyway, which means I need to slow down. So this is what I did. Instead of removing weight, I added weight. So I already talked about, I added my mirrors back on, got my dash vent blower motor back in, trunk mat, and I'm just throwing one of my stock tires in. So that's 60 pounds, should be roughly 6/10. So with 11.38, that should put me about 11.44, 11.45. I don't want to slow down too much, so I kind of like that number, and it's still going to warm up, so I think that should put us right at 11.5. And let's try not to screw up the lights like we have. All right, we're about to do first round eliminations, 11.5 class. This is the largest field so far this year in any of the races. So I'm taking on this Hellcat Charger here. He is definitely faster than 11.5. And we have 22 cars total. This is gonna be tough because I know he's faster than me, so I just gotta do my job at the tree. If I do my job at the tree and beat him off the tree, that should force him to break out if he wants to stay ahead of me, because if he wants to, he will be ahead of me. I will not be able to catch him unless I beat him at the tree. I just gotta make sure to not be too far ahead of him across the line to make sure that I don't break out more than he does. So that's kind of the strategy here. So again, I just gotta do my job. All right, with how bad I've done this past week, I'll be honest, my heart is beating out my chest right now because I'm just so nervous. Thank you. Oh my gosh, I needed that. I so needed that. That was a tough one because he has a Hellcat Charger. I saw him run earlier. He ran 11.11. And so I really thought he would be past me or ahead of me. And when he was so far behind me, I don't know if you saw how far back I looked. I started sitting on the brakes a little, slowing down. and then he was still behind me and wasn't catching up like I thought a Hellcat would. And then right at the end, I was just like, all right, hit the brakes even more. All right, calm down, open my window so I can get the time slip. Let's see what happened. Thank you. Good race, man.
Wish you the luck, man.
Thank you, appreciate it. All right, let's see what happened here. So I had a 098 reaction. Okay, so that's why he was so far. He had a 7:26 reaction time. Because yeah, he broke out too. So you're on 11:26. I hit 11:52. I slowed down quite a lot because I scrubbed down to 99 miles an hour. And look at that, 166 60 foot. My 60 foot is back. Maybe my extra 60 pounds on my rear tire might have helped with my traction issues, which I believe my tires are just done. All right, we're on to the next round. All right, so we are in the second round, 11.5 class. There are 11 cars. I'm just letting my car run because honestly, it needs to be heat soaked because I need to slow down, so I'm good letting it run. The pressure is now extremely on me, and I need to get out of my head because I just learned that Ron with the 64 Dodge, who is now 1 point ahead of me in points and King of Kings, broke. So he's done, he's out. I don't know if he broke in a semifinal or quarterfinal. Either way, if I get to the finals 11.5, I think that's it, I win King of Kings. Knowing that kind of sucks because now I'm just in my head after the last couple days. Hope I can get out of it. So anyway, let me get in car. We're about to go up here. Yep, 10.5 cars are about to go, so we're next. All right, here we go. Got the win. Okay, I'm on to round three. He was in my blind spot there, and I could not see him. I was riding my brake for a little bit, and I was starting to go a little less throttle, like 80% throttle plus the brake, and then it looked like he was still in my blind spot. So then at that point, I hit the brakes at the end. He's a stock scat as far as I know. I think he ran 11.8, so I knew I had some time, so I was a little more conservative on a tree for that one. You. I hit 11.57 at 106, so I scrubbed a bit. Oh man, he was 4/10 behind me. But holy crap, look at that. He had a .020 reaction time, so holy crap, did he tree me. 167 60 foot, 732 eighth. I was still in it all the way there, so very good thing that I slowed down and hit the brakes when I did, because I would have for sure broken out. So how much pressure is on me? I know some of the competition left is very, very, very good, so I need to get closer to 150, and I'm going too fast, so more weight. I put my second rear stock tire in here. In fact, let me throw the light on flash on. So I threw my 3-ton floor jack right in there. Back here is the tire I had originally. I've got an extension cord thing there. I've got my canopy right there, tool set there. Hopefully that starts weighing me down enough. I don't really think I have much more to throw in there. We'll see you in the staging lanes when we go through and get in the lanes waiting for this is going to be the quarterfinal round. And I am matched up against this Track Hawk. I know based on where he qualified, he is running faster. And again, you know how much I weighed down my car, so it's going to be interesting. He took out, unfortunately, another 1320 in the last round, but we got some stiff competition. So we got the satellite over there. He actually qualified third right behind me with 1152. The red Hellcat, that's the one we talked about earlier, that qualified at 11.500, and this dude in Challenger, that's the one where I ran my 11.504 against. He is really good too, so this is one of those wins where if you get it, you've earned it for sure. That's the update right now. Somebody in a run, apparently their window flew off on the track and glass shattered all over the track, so now it's just the whole waiting around for him to get it cleaned up. All right, here we go. Drag mode set up. Engine trans norm, everything else is in drag. Climate off. Transmission is in drive. Drag mode on. Let's go to our line lock screen. Activate line lock. Okay. screaming because I think I was told that Ron broke before the semifinals. If that is true, if it is true, that means he was 1 point ahead of me. And that means this puts me in a semifinal round, which gives me 1 point, which puts us into a tie, and I hold the tiebreaker. But you know, I'm gonna shut up because that may not be true. So I'm just gonna shut up and wait to find out for sure. Man, I feel bad for Ron breaking, but you know, at the same time, I need this, so. Thank you. I was conservative on reaction time. Hold on a second.
Man, good race, man.
Yeah, it was, man.
I was like, I think we're going way too fast.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking too, and I was like, what's happening here? So, man, thank you. Appreciate it. Okay, let's shut down really quick. Let's talk about this. So, what happened? I had a 114 reaction on to 135, so we're pretty close. I got him a little bit. Again, I got into my head about worrying about red lighting, so I'm being a little bit more conservative on the tree. I had a 168.6, so I better 60 foot, better 330. Oh, I had him quite a bit on the 8th. 1,000 foot still had him, and after that point, that's when I started riding the brakes. So I ended up with 1169, and he had 1174. I still finished ahead of him, so I scrubbed quite a bit. I think I would have been right at 11.5. And yeah, I'll be honest, I was worried at the top because, like he said, man, I thought we were both going fast, and he's a track hawk. You know what? He scrubbed too, so he was obviously worried about breaking out too. And it worked out. Coming at you after that win, quarterfinal one going, getting into the semifinals. And check this out, it's 3 of us. So it's my 1320, this black Challenger, cool dude. He's actually the guy I raced in the first qualifying when I did the 11.504, and then the Satellite, which is badass car right there, and he's good. So actually all of our first names are Chris, so we have 3 Chris's here. Now as you can see, because of my qualification round in the ladder, I get the bye. I get the bye in the finals. Guess what that means? I am officially King of Kings. I have enough points that I've come out on top and clinched King of Kings. So I won the 2022 Monter Street HEMI Shootout Series Championship. My stress level has come down. I'm happy. Obviously, it sucks that, you know, he broke out. You always want to win against the best. So it would have been awesome, you know, if we had both like won out and gone, met up King of the Hill final round, that would have been awesome. But that's just not how it works out. But hey, that's drag racing, that's how it goes. But we're not done yet. So I have a buy into the finals. I'm gonna run this out because in case I get to King of the Hill, I need to know what kind of time my car is running, because I have no idea. I haven't had a full run out time since this morning. But also, because the field of 11.5 cars was so big today, it meant another round, and you get points for each round win. So because of that, even though first place was so far ahead that I said in the beginning, I had no shot. 11.5 class, I am in second place, but 9 points behind the leader. I have no shot at that season class championship because all he has to do is make 1 pass and he's clinched it. Well, the leader unfortunately had a bunch of car issues again, and he didn't make it past the first round. So I actually have a chance to overtake him and win the 11.5 class championship for the season as well, besides the event champion for today. So that's still on the line, but I'm not sure that it's fully sunk in that I've won King of Kings yet, even though I've been told by the points manager. All right, I'll see you as soon as I go for my buy run here, which again, we're gonna run it out to see what kind of time that we're running. See what we got. Wow, that was 11.57. I definitely had a little tire spin, but I had a 169 60 foot. That kind of worries me. I had 11.57, so that means I got too much weight. So I need to get to my truck. I need to take some weight out really quick. So let me do that. I'll be right back. Final round, me and this old Satellite. I honestly didn't think 11.5 was even a possibility, but it is because of so many rounds. right, here we go. He's really good. He's really good on a tree too, so. I'm not sure what happened. Oh, I broke out. I took too much weight out. He beat me on a tree, but I broke out by freaking 29 thousandths of a second. Should not have taken all that weight out. Dang it. I mean, he ran 11:55, so he treed me 0.66 to my 109. I scrubbed a lot. Yeah, I still had 45 thousandths to go, so I still had room to slow down. So what happened to me when I won Mo Party and Al was ahead and then he tried to brake, but he broke out because I had a better light. Exact same thing happened this time. He had a better light and I tried to slow down. I just didn't slow down enough. At least I got second place in 11.5. I think I ended up with literally 1 point behind 11.5 class championship for the season. But hey, it is what it is. We're not done with the video yet because we got to do the award ceremony. If I got to load up my car first, so let me do that and I will be back.
I would say this was a great season finale. I hope everyone agrees. Thank you, Andy, for hosting us once again. There you go. Thanks to all the sponsors that are here. We could not do this without you. So let's go ahead and power through this. And thank you guys so much. Thank you, Darla, for all your help. Everybody that helped. I'm really, really good with that. Oh, Legmaker Intakes 1150 class runner-up, Chris Yolanowitz. How'd I do? That was perfect. Thank you. All the way from Texas.
Yep, Dallas.
Dallas.
Good job, Chris.
This is the grand prize, other than this 1150 class we got to double check on. Tim Barth sponsors the King of Kings. It's like the overall champion. You get points for all the classes and for round wins in King of the Hill. It's very difficult to get in. It was actually a tight race. I think it came down to today in several of these, including King of Kings. So the Barth Tuning 2022 King of Kings is Chris Yolanowitz.
All right, so let's wrap this up. We just got done with the award ceremony. As you saw, thank you, Caleb, for grabbing my phone, actually recording it, because I never get that. And as you saw, we got second place, 11.5. Man, we were literally 1 point behind the leader. We lost the class championship by 1 single point. Of course, I came into this not thinking I had a chance, so still that's good. But I got the series championship right there. King of Kings. So that's a wrap for Maryland's Modern Street HEMI Shootout. We had fun. We kind of made a name for ourselves, made a bunch of friends, met a lot of cool people. I think I'm going to do like a highlight, wrap-up, summary video of all the Modern Street HEMI Shootout races this year. I don't know what I'm going to do next year. I don't know if I'm going to do it again because I was adding up miles and I drove over 10,000 miles to do all these Modern Street HEMI Shootout races, and I don't know that I could do that again. Anyway, I need to wind up this video. Thank you all for watching. I really appreciate it. Like, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff. See you at the drag strip.